Last Friday night, Cheyenne East running back Drew Jackson had his night come to an end just midway through the second quarter. But while his night was cut short early, that didn't stop the senior from delivering another masterful performance in a Thunderbirds uniform.
Drew's Drew. I mean, he just does good things with the ball in his hands. He always has, and he continued to do that tonight.
Against Cheyenne South on Friday, Jackson touched the ball a total of 6 times in the first half. He scored on 4 of those touches, including long runs of 64 and 70 yards respectively. Those efforts helped him become this week's Prep Athlete of the Week, given out by WyoSports' Cheyenne staff.
Yeah, I had a lot of trust in my linemen this week in that they were going to block really well and just give me open holes where I could just make one cut and then just be off to the races. Right away, I just saw our linemen had them locked up very well, and so then I just made that one cut and then I was just gone. The receivers also did a great job of getting out there and blocking, and so once I got to the outside, it was pretty open.
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of our Prep Athlete of the Week segment. We'll have more coming up, but first, here's a quick word from our sponsor.
I ruptured my Achilles tendon playing flag football. Dr. Knott brought that calming, confident presence in the room. I had never been through a major surgery in my life. I've been ecstatic of being able to get back to pretty much where I was before, pre-injury.
Jackson finished the game with 146 yards and 4 touchdowns on 5 carries. Jackson was quick to credit his blockers, who made the necessary holes for him to break off the long runs. In total, the East run game amassed over 400 yards rushing and accounted for 8 of the T-Birds' 10 offensive touchdowns.
I think it was just a good job from our whole team as far as like the linemen and the running backs and the quarterbacks go, because with them just blocking like they did last game, then our rushing game is a lot better. And I think that after the Sheridan game, that was really something that we focused on and something that we knew we needed to get better at.
Jackson, along with the rest of the team, heard the noise around the state when Sheridan's defensive front held the T-Birds to just 3.4 yards per carry. Since then, Jackson and the rest of the offense have been on a mission to silence those critics.
We heard that from a lot of people that they just that we were a pass-only team and that we didn't have a running game. So I think the linemen and I took that to heart, and we've just been trying our hardest to get better at that and become a more two-dimensional team. I think it's more just we need to step it up and just realizing the fact that we can't beat a good team like Sheridan with just a one-dimensional style of game.